Hey guys, I'm Chris Fillmore, helping KTM out with their street media relations. I also do some other things with KTM, more race related, but today we're out here just outside of Temecula with the guys from Upshift, and we're going to be talking about and riding the 2018 KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. So the 1290 Super Adventure S is our sportiest adventure touring bike in our model lineup. We have a bike that has no boundaries really. It's definitely geared a little bit towards the street with the 19 and 18-inch Pirelli Scorpion tires that are mounted to it, but easily throw a different set of tires on it, go off-road. It's really a bike that can do everything. We're not putting any limits to it. Pack it up with bags and luggage and hit the road and carve canyons, you know, head into the Sierras. It's kind of, it's a bike that can do everything. We have 4 different ride modes with this bike: Sport, Street, Off-Road, and Rain. Sport and Street, 160 horsepower, and then the Rain and Off-Road mode take it down to 100 horsepower. So each mode has a different response in the throttle, as well as a different program for the traction control. Sport has the least, but most aggressive throttle. Street backs it down a little bit. Then when you get into off-road, you're allowing the rear tire to spin twice as fast as the front. And in Rain, it tries to cut any slippage at all for the most protection and most easy riding in the worst conditions. So there's a few differences between the 1290R and the 1290S that we're riding today. The most noticeable ones are the taller windscreen, more wind protection. You have WP fully active suspension on the S, so you can change the dampening modes while you're riding. Sport, Street, Comfort, Off-Road. And you can also change to adjust the preload if you have a rider on the back or extra luggage. So it really makes it a versatile motorcycle. Okay, so there's a few differences between the 1290R and the 1290S that we're riding today. A few of them are taller windscreen for sure, protect you from the elements a little bit more, cast aluminum wheels, and then WP's fully semi-active suspension, so electronic suspension that is completely controlled by the console on your left hand. With this, you can change the dampening modes while you're riding. You have 4 different settings: Sport, Street, Comfort, and Off-Road. As well as you can adjust the sag from the rear end and compensate for having a rider on the back or extra luggage. And that's all done by putting the bike on the stand and choosing if you have an extra rider, extra luggage. So it's a feature that makes this bike, you know, super capable. So like I said before, yeah, this bike it's made to be a little bit more comfortable. Seats super plush, got a windscreen that blocks the wind a little bit more, and it's fully adjustable with one hand, so you can adjust it while you're riding to move up and down. You have a dash that you can also adjust, you know, if you're a taller rider, put it in the right view so it's not getting the glare from the sun. One of the standout features of this bike is the 6.5-inch TFT dash. It is your control center, so you can monitor everything from the dash, control it with your left hand and with the toggle. You can set the cruise control. You can listen to your music, attach it to our KTM My Ride system, so you can see who's calling, change your music, turn the volume up. Everything's controllable through this dash. Now, for 2018, we have GPS navigation through our KTM My Ride app. Pretty cool feature. You can get the KTM My Ride app on your app store if Android or Apple devices. You can load the GPS on our My Ride app, whatever your plot is, and it will do turn-by-turn navigation projected on our 6.5-inch TFT dash. Pretty cool feature. You can connect your phone to it, connect your Bluetooth, listen to your music, get voice commands, answer calls. It's really taking everything out of your hands and putting it on the dash and to our toggle on the left-hand side of the bar. So an optional package with this bike is our travel pack. And with the travel pack, you get heel hold control, motor slip regulation, and quick shifter plus. It's a really cool feature for clutchless up and down shifts. So as you're accelerating away from a light, bang, 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 never let off the throttle. Or you're coming into a light or slowing down, You can take downshifts with just the chop of the throttle and not using the clutch. It's a pretty cool feature. It's used on a lot of more race-oriented motorcycles, and now is going across our model lineup. So to wrap up some of the main features on the bike real quick, just LED headlight, 6.5-inch TFT dash. You have 4 different ride modes, the ability to change your dampening on the fly, multiple settings. You have a cruise control. You have the option to put heated grips. You have a 6.1 gallon tank. Really a lot of stuff that's coming available on this motorcycle, and now we're gonna take the guys from Upshift out to the road and try to go have some fun.